So let's watch together. Thank you guys for being here, and let's enjoy.
なんだと。私はドラゴンの女王だった。話は今から約400年前に遡る。このイシュガルにドラグノフという王国があった。
また西の大陸で人間が襲われたらしい。ドラゴンにか。西のドラゴンどもには知性というものが。
Western dragons lack intelligence? How old is Irza then? Oh.
戻りましたの？顔色が優れませんわね。
西のドラゴンは人を食い尽くす。やがて我々の住むイシュガルにも来るだろう。我々は人間と共に歩んできた。
ええ。人間もドラゴンの知識と力と共に歩んできたのです。本来人とドラゴンは共存できるというのに。
人間は我々が守る。
これが後に竜王祭と呼ばれる戦争の始まり。その姿で
Magic!
その辺はおいおい話す。面白くなるのはここからよ、エルザ。イシュガルにはそんな国がいくつもあった時代だった。と言います。木の棒に鉄以上の高度を与え、一時的に能力を高めているのです。
すげえ。これでドラゴンたちを強くできますね。
Or should I feel like this visual, because we've seen this twice now. All these pretty flowers, Irene kneeling by them, this beautiful statue. I feel like this image is gonna be, for lack of a better word, sullied. Like something's gonna break, or the flowers are gonna be dead, and she's gonna be different the next time we see this, or something like that.
Becerra.
負ける。
そうですか。
命を助けられた話はしただろう。今は亡き仙台にだ。
いいえ、その恩には十分に報いたと思います。
アイリーン、お前を守りきるまで恩を返せたとは思えない。私は生涯をかけて。
Are you in love with her?
Becerra.
That's the only thing I can think that drives someone so far.
私にも戦わせてください。
何をバカなことを。
Surely you just.
人間ではない。
Sorry.
ドラゴンだ。
ドラゴンの力を私に付加できないでしょうか。
ドラゴンの力を。
Oh.
ドラゴンスレイヤー。
She's the origin of Dragon Slayer magic?
お前が編み出した魔法だと。夏、ねえ、目を覚まして。
Natsu.
アンナさんが言ってました。
ウェンディ、いつの間に。
あ、心の中でいちいち驚くなよ。
さっきからみんなしてよ。俺が死にそうな原因を教えてくれるんじゃなかったのかよ。
Boy.
ナイツ。
I'm sad that he's been down for so long. I wanna see him more.
戦える力を与える作戦は成功したと言えよう。だがその大いなる力は人間の体を蝕み始めた。力を抑えきれず凶暴化する者、そして
アイリーン様、そのお顔が。
人間の体内で成長する竜の種、ドラゴンスレイヤーの最後。この時私の腹の中にはそなたがいたのよ。
Who's the dad?
人間同士で領土争いをしてた頃の政略結婚というやつだ。
I don't like his facial hair.
でもはやここまでか。
Aww, Becerra.
彼とはいくつもの戦場を共にかけ、勝ち負けもなく集結した。数えきれないほどの死者を嘲笑うかのようにアクノロギア一人が勝ったの。そして終戦から1週間。
寄るな化け物、切るぞ、アクノロギアのようになるぞ。
Not a nice guy. Not a nice guy.
私はドラゴンを愛しています。やめてください。お腹の中にはあなたの子が。
なんだって？それじゃまさか将軍の子。
俺に化け物の子供はいない。
拷問、暴力、恥ずかしみ、そして
Okay, but if she had the power to defeat a dragon, how could she not escape? How could she not just escape? That guy is not they aren't half as strong as her.
竜女、貴様の処刑の日時が決まった。
どうか
今すぐ腹を裂いて確かめてやろうか。やめて、やめて。見ろ、アクノロギアと同じだ。人類の敵。
What did you expect, dude? Okay, so they can take dragon form.
ドラゴン、あの竜女か。
人間に戻りため。誰か助けて。数百年が過ぎた。エルザ、お前が腹の中にいたまま、人気のない山奥で。
Who? Of course!
ドラゴンがいたなんて珍しいね。
誰？
いや、君は人間かな。
この姿に戻れただけで幸せすぎて。食べても食べても味がしない。私は人間だ。人間だ。人間だ。
Whoa, I'm fucking goosebumps.
人間がいる。命。人間。人間の体。人間の体が手に入るじゃないか。新しい生命。一つになろう。我が子よ。だが失敗した。我が子への不可術など不可能だった。ゴミのように捨てたわ。小さな村の片隅に。それがローズマリー村か。
Damn, this story, this fucking episode is better than this season of Fairy Tale. I said it. The way that this was told, the animation, visuals, mostly the story. This could have been a season on its own. You know how Fairy Tale Zero was a season on its own? That could have been a season on its own. I was more engrossed in, I don't know if that's how you say that word, engrossed, like in that story than I've been in most of the season. Not all of it, but most of it. Like, whoa. It feels like, you know, early Fairy Tale days again, when the story was gripping. She's crazy. You can't even blame her. She's crazy. Because that's how... Irene is obviously fucking... How do you say crazy? That doesn't sound stupid. Like, the word crazy has kind of lost its meaning. Like, that's crazy. Wild. It's like, it's like this word that doesn't really mean anything anymore. But she's like literally demented. Like, how can you be normal after centuries of that? You know? What does demented mean? Behaving irrationally due to anger, distress, or excitement. So, she is deranged. She is behaving irrationally due to chronic distress. Like, she has lived a life that is no normal human should have had to endure. So she's crazy, batshit crazy. Does that make the things she does right? Does that make treating Irza like she did right? No, of course not. She shouldn't be excused for that. But it can be understood and handled accordingly. You know? But this was a brilliant episode. I loved seeing that backstory. It's not like it wasn't like your average flashback, which you kind of just want to get over with and then move on to the real story. No, that was, I don't want to say better than the story we're getting at this point, but kind of. No offense. It's just that it feels like, I'm not even sure, like, what's going on anymore in the real story. Like, it's like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm so used to, like, I used to watch Fairy Tale, like, because I got into Fairy Tale about a year and a half ago. A year and a half? A year? So I used to watch, like, a ton of episodes a week. It took me a year to catch up, yeah. Because I don't binge watch anime like some people binge watch anime, but for me that was binge watching because I caught up with all those episodes in a year. Some days I wouldn't be able to watch, but other days I'd watch like 3 or 4. Has it even been a year? I'm not sure. But I know that I used to watch more at a time, and I watched filler as well. And maybe it just feels different now because I'm having to wait 1 week for a little bit of information, and you kind of get lost at some point if they don't do what this did. It was to the point, and it was good, and it was, but I guess the season has just been a little bit, a fight here, a fight there. Some fights are good, some are not so good. A little bit of information here, a little bit of information there. Focus on this character, focus on that character, and you kind of get lost because it's weekly. I guess that would be fine if you're binge watching a bunch of episodes and you get all the information at once, and that's great. But now it's like all these little bits of information and little bits of fights, and it's only 20 minutes per week. Like, it gets lost kind of among. I'm watching some really great anime at the moment that tells some really great stories. And most of that anime, I watch 1 episode per week. So it's not that I don't love Fairy Tail and love the characters. Like, this is how I know Fairy Tail. This is what I expected of this season, this episode. This is the kind of storytelling I expected. And I guess maybe I'm a little bit let down. Maybe my standards have gone up. I don't know. But this was a fucking good episode. And I just wish it would be, like, at this moment, I'm watching Attack on Titan, Demon Slayer, Rising of the Shield Hero, Drifters, Princess Principal, Angel Beats, One Punch Man Season 2, I can't compare, like One Piece. These are things with big, in-depth stories. Like, I guess the best way I could say it is that maybe my standards have gone up. I don't know, but this episode met those standards. I'm just saying that the majority of the season hasn't really been able to live up to my expectations. And it's not that I'm saying Fairy Tail isn't living up to my expectations, because this episode did. Fairy Tail Zero did. Most of what Fairy Tail was, a lot of the arcs were like this. Fairy Tail was like the pinnacle of anime for me. Fairy Tail was like my favorite anime before Attack on Titan. Before I started watching Attack on Titan. And I guess maybe it set its own standards high. I don't even have to compare it to the others, to be honest, the other anime that I'm watching right now, because Fairy Tail set its own standards, and this season has just maybe been a bit, I don't know, not up to those standards. But it's fine. Like, this episode was brilliant, and a lot of the moments in the season makes it really exciting and worth watching. The characters, as always, are a fucking 10 out of 10. Like, I love the Fairy Tail characters. I love Natsu, Gray, Lucy, Juvia, Gajil, Levi, Wendy, Mira Jane. We need more of Mira Jane. Like, there are some great characters. Erza, how did I forget Erza? There are just a lot of great characters, and it just feels like the story isn't doing them justice at this point. But that's my personal opinion. I'm going to jump into the next episode. If you're watching this on YouTube, it'll start right now. Ooh, goosebumps. Goosebumps.
それは私のお母さんが長年かけて成長しないように抑えてきました。何？だから私たちは流化しません。
おお。
お前の体の中にあるものの正体。それはドラゴンスレイヤーが抱える闇。もうその種は成長することはないはずだった。
イグニールが体の中からいなくなっちまったから。
いや、悪魔の種とでも呼ぼうか。END であることの証。その二つの種が融合しようとしておる。それが今のお前の体の中で起きていること。
So how do we stop it?
お前は死ぬ。
お
人生を返してならば私が楽にしてやる。ウェンディ。
はい。全身体能力上昇。デウス FS。
何こやつこんな
She can?
これで終わりだ。分かったぞエルザ。エンチャントの真理がな。赤ん坊だったから相性というものが大切だった。
Compatibility?
ドラゴンスレイヤーでありエンチャンターであり
You wanna steal Wendy's body?
若くてしない体がまさか。
この時を待っていた。アイリーンは生まれ変わったわ。新しい私の体。
そんな。
なにこの胸、かわいい。
ウェンディは
それはもうただの肉の塊。
ウェンディはどこだ。ウェンディから出ていけ。
What compatibility?
悪い子なの？これは憑依の類じゃない。魔力も思ったよりは下がってない。だからあなたの存在を消さなきゃ私の新しい人生が始まらないの。天空の滅竜魔法、こうかしら。
I kind of like evil Wendy, but I don't like that it's Irene.
無駄よ。もうこの子の自我は死んだ。
I was not expecting this.
貴様なんかにウェンディは渡さん。
この体を。
Did you not think that you have to say that for you to think of that?
仲間が埋めてくれる。
エルザさん。甘すぎよエルザ。鎧にエンチャント爆破。
Oh, she's pushing back. Wendy is pushing back.
体勢上昇。デウスコロナ。
Okay.
同じエンチャンターならもしかしたら私にもできるかも。ウェンディです。エルザさん。ウェンディ。バカな。お胸が。すごいです。私の体なんかに入ったのが間違いですね。エルザさん、出てください。
I'm fucking.
押されている。
分離エンチャント。
何者？
私の体返してもらいますよ。大きいお胸には憧れますけど私はその小さい体で生きてきたんです。何よ。体中の傷は私が生きてきた証。フェアリーテイルで戦ってきた勲章ですから。傷なんていくつ増えても構わない。
その体には大切な人たちと触れ合った記憶が残っているんです。
Wow, Wendy just went up on my favorites list.
いいですか？
ああ、小娘どもが。
Wow.
だが私は負けられない。そなたに私の不幸の何がわかる。あなたの400年に比べれば大した不幸じゃないの。それにあの時の自分があったから今の私がいる。嫌い事をそなたの存在全てが憎い。産まなきゃよかった。死ね死ね死ね。
Oh, you need a dragon slayer to defeat a dragon. Fuck. Ooh. Imagine this is how everything ends. What could you do even if you could move? Imagine this is how everything ends.
TITANIA なのに悪くない。女王とはみんなを愛し守るもの。たとえこの体が砕けようと必ず守ってみせる。力を貸してください。マスター。なんなの私の娘は。
アイリーンが放った人知を超えた力、デウス・セーマ。その場にいる全てを壊してしまう強大な魔法にエルザは右腕一本で挑む。憎しみをまき散らすドラゴンの女王と全てを愛するティターニア。激しい死闘の末に待ち受けていた衝撃の結末とは。次回、竜か悪魔か。その笑顔が枯れた記憶に水を注ぐ。
Oh, Erza chose love while her mother chose hate. Oh, Erza best girl. Erza best girl. But oh my god, Wendy. The fuck? This episode, these 2 episodes made this whole fucking season. Like, nothing matters. Nothing matters anymore because we got this. Nothing. Nothing is nothing. No, this is everything. This is amazing. This was fucking amazing. I'm so glad I waited. So glad because these 2 episodes were amazing together. I'm not sure if I'll be able to wait next week though. I'll probably end up watching next week's episode next week because I don't know if I can wait a week, like next week's episode, and then wait a week to watch 2 together again. I don't know if I can do that now because now these 2 episodes made me feel like I need to see the next part. I need to see it. Damn, this was too good. This was, oh yes, I love this. This reminded me why I love Fairy Tail so much. It made me feel like this is, you know, this is why Fairy Tail used to be like my #1 anime. It's still one of my favorites. It's just not my #1 anymore. But it's not Fairy Tail's fault necessarily. It's just that There's other anime that I like relate to on like a spiritual level, but I relate to this on a spiritual level too. This is like top 5. Roses are red, violets are blue. Erza's waifu, that shit's true. Here's another. Roses are red, violets are blue. They say Natsu's dying, but that's not true. And lastly, roses are red, violets are blue, and purple ain't blue. And damn, Irene went sicko mode. This person. What the fuck? Whoa, this episode was fucking insane. Let me just quickly see how far the full episode of 313 is 75%. Story 9. Thanks to these 2 episodes, it will remain a 9. Characters 10 will always be a 10. Visuals 8. But these 2 episodes, damn. Yeah, they made this 8 deserving, because I think this 8 was going to turn into a 7, but now it's still an 8. Audio 8, enjoyment 8. But now these specific 2 episodes, enjoyment 10, but overall it'll remain an 8. So yeah, overall score for the season is still 8.6. Damn, this was good. Oh, love wins. And yes, that's the point of Fairy Tail. That's his message. So if you want to complain about the power of love winning, fuck all the way off. Thanks. Because that's the whole fucking message of the story. It's like complaining, oh, the Pokemon in Pokemon, they are too unrealistic. That's the fucking point. You son of Hades. Sons of bitches. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? Like, complaining about Fairy Tail, oh, so a friendship always wins. Yeah, and? That's the point. Konosuba's too funny. Like, that's like saying, boobs would never be that big when you watch anime. Like, yeah, and? You know what I'm saying? Like, complaining about that in Fairy Tail, like, I don't get it. But whatever, to each his own. All I'm always trying to say is, don't come onto my Fairy Tail videos and just spew hate on Fairy Tail, you know? I have no problem with you saying if you didn't enjoy an episode, or you didn't agree with something in the episode, or you thought they could have done this better, because I do that all the time. But those kinds of comments generally come from people who don't even watch Fairy Tail anymore. They watch, like, I don't know, the first 10 episodes and they were like, oh no, I don't like it. Or at some point they stopped watching. Like, that's fine. But then watch my other videos of the anime that you do watch. Don't just, yeah. Anyway, this was really, 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 really good. I'm so shocked, but in the best way. Let me just put here my notes. Here my notes says so far, episode 301, 24 is my favorite episode ever. Episode 309, 32 was amazing. Best episode so far. And now I'm saying episode 313 and 314, it was 36 and 37. 36 and 37. I watched together. Oh my fuck, amazing. Wow, 10 out of 10. So there's been some standout episodes. Episode 24, 32, 36, and 37. Those are my standout episodes so far this season. And I'm really looking forward to next week, because I wanna see how everything plays out. I wanna see Natsu come back to life. I wanna see how he overcomes this fucking demon dragon seed. I wanna see him wake up and Lucy is on top of him. And I want to see his reaction. And Wendy, fuck, girl, that was amazing. This episode was so good. The visuals, like the expressions on like, even in the last episode, the expressions, the voice acting, the animation, it was just level up. It was so fucking great. I'm going to be editing this today. Today is Sunday. I watched both these episodes. A lot of people have been asking, you know, where's Fairy Tail? And to be honest, I was like, I'm gonna wait a week and maybe watch 2 together, and I thought that would be a good idea, and I'm so glad I decided to do that. I don't think I'll be able to do it next week because I'm really excited, but a lot of people were complaining, and someone on the Discord was saying like, oh, you don't love Fairy Tail anymore. Like, I am caught up with Fairy Tail. There were some other things that I wanted to catch up with, and I said like, let me give myself a break from Fairy Tail. 1 week break, it wasn't that bad. Let's see what some people say. I'm gonna give you guys some shout outs. Tria Oikonomu, really looking forward to it. I'm really enjoying all of your reactions. Keep it up. And then I'm gonna send a thank you. Thank you so much. Episode 36 and 37 were phenomenal. I'm gonna delete this comment. I'm gonna hide user from channel, because if you're gonna say bullshit like that, I don't want to hear your opinions. Like, that's unnecessary. Like, that person was saying, what Fairy Tail is poor man's One Piece? Like, fuck you for comparing them in such a negative sense. So what if one anime inspired the other? Like, some amazing shows have been born that way, and I'm pretty sure that Oda was inspired by many other things. Like, there's so many references in One Piece to real life people and events. Like, fuck you for bashing another anime for being inspired by an anime as amazing as One Piece, and One Piece was inspired by, you know, other real life events, real life people. So I just don't allow, like, people, like, I don't want to waste my time on opinions like that, and people just spewing like rude bullshit about like, this is 2 amazing creators, whoever you like more, whatever, but I'd rather spend because I get hundreds of comments every day, so I want to spend my time on people giving some good comments, some good critiques, some, you know, a constructive comments I can actually reply to, or we can have discussions, something like that. I'm not gonna waste my time on that in the future. If a person like you is commenting shit like that, I'm just not gonna let you comment on my channel, and then I can spend that time that I had to just waste reading your comments and now venting about it. I could have used this 2 minutes to reply to like 4 other people's comments that were actually here to say something important and I wanted to listen to. Okay, should I watch this anime just for Lucy's breasts? Well, I think since you know who Lucy is, you probably already started watching it. Arcito Rad says, I'm waiting for it to finish and then watch them all. All I know is that this final season have 55 episodes. Hope this information help your schedule. Lord Rimuru, no problem, Katie. Always worth waiting for your reactions. Lord Rimuru, big shout out to you, because you're in like a lot of my comments. Like on a lot of my videos, you always comment something like something I want to read, something that's interesting. Like, you say something about the episode, or you say something like, I don't know. Your comments are just always interesting to read. So thank you for that. Fairy Tail's so trash. Aha, hide user from channel by. Who the fuck recommend Fairy Tail? Okay, I'm not gonna hide user from channel for that. I'm just gonna remove the person's comment because it's so unnecessary, but like, that's their own opinion, so that's fine. Why so much hate? If herself and others enjoy the show, let them watch it. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Simple. Thank you, Sneaky Beaver. That's so true. Heart. Dororo is going to end soon. Which anime will you react to after Dororo? Probably the new season is starting. I'm doing Dr. Stone and Danmachi. I haven't decided if I'm doing reaction highlights or if I'm doing a timer videos. I'll probably do, like, it depends on so much, because I don't know, like when I started One Punch Man this season, the first video I posted, it got blocked almost immediately. Like, that's really frustrating, and then I had to switch over to timer reactions, so I don't know which one I'll be doing with timer, which one I'll be doing with editing. If I have to edit, that takes me even longer to post, so I might do both with highlights, like, I mean, a timer. So yeah, I'll see, but I'm definitely starting in the new season once Dororo ends, and once Shield Hero ends, excuse me, I'm replacing them with Dr. Stone and Danmachi. PewDiePie, it's good for lung health if you stick out your chest for 5 minutes. I don't have boobs, so that wasn't gonna be fan service for anyone. Who is recommending Fairy Tail? GameSpy. Fuck you, GameSpy. Not that you're here, because you wouldn't be on a Fairy Tail video, especially not this far in, but Don't be mean about my fairy tale. Hi, if you want to try another anime, here are some recommendations. Hunter x Hunter, I will be starting that eventually after Danmachi. It is a sponsored reaction by Blackblade, who is one of my patrons, but they are sponsoring Danmachi season 2 first, and then I'll be doing Hunter x Hunter. Cowboy Bebop, I want to watch that one day, but I'll probably watch it by myself. Samurai Champloo, I have watched that. Steins Gate, probably in a couple of years. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get to that, but hope you enjoy it. Thank you, Sander Van Loo. Will you watch My Hero Academia, please? I have watched My Hero Academia. I'm caught up. I'm waiting for season 4 to come out. Is One Piece today? Yeah, I posted the One Piece video already. Muhammad Ikmal. Hey Katie, I just want to know, are you have due schedule for next anime fairy tale ends? I just asking if you could tell us so we could know what anime it is so we can enjoy if we love it. Maybe you could do a poll, then we will vote the anime such as 7 Deadly Sins, Black Clover. I'm assuming Muhammad is asking me after fairy tale ends, what am I going to watch and can I do a poll about it? I won't do a poll. My patrons request anime for me to watch, and because I just get too many requests. There's way too many requests, so I've had to limit it to I have 5 slots open on my 5 or 6 slots open on my Patreon, and then there are patrons there that request anime for me to react to. I do choose my own anime for new seasons. Like I choose 2 or 3 anime to react to every season. But for example, this season I could only do 2, so my patrons did help me to choose. But yeah, 7 Deadly Sins, Black Clover is not, it's been requested a lot by people on YouTube, but it's also like a lot of other stuff also gets requested a lot. Black Clover, I think will eventually, like, it'll get watched probably before something like 7 Deadly Sins, because Matty wants me to watch Black Clover as well. And Matty is like a really hard-working mod and a very good friend, so I do want to try and get to Black Clover as soon as I can. Don't listen to people saying it's trash. It's bad. It's bad. Give it a try. You will definitely like it. Please watch it. Don't listen to anyone. Better find out yourself whether it's trash or not. Of course I know fairy tale isn't trash. Do you have any idea how happy this makes me? Rhythm Kandelwal, I'm glad it makes you happy. And Mavis Vermilion says, can't wait. And I'm super excited to post these episodes. This is a really sweet picture. I absolutely love this. Them two. Who do we ship? Wendy and Romeo are the only 2 I can ship, because Romeo is the only one close to her age. And then Erza, Jalal, obviously. Oh, there's this new Waifu Wars game on my Discord, and I got Jalal. Well, he's not a waifu, but you can catch, it's called Waifu Wars, but you can catch waifu or husbandos. And yeah, I have Jalal. I don't know if someone has Erza yet. I think someone has Irene. I'm not sure, but as much as I can feel for Irene, like I feel sorry for her, she's a batshit crazy witch. I don't know, she's a literal witch because she's a wizard, mage, enchantress, whatever, but she's batshit crazy. That fact remains. And as much as I can feel sorry for her, she's still done horrible things, and I don't know. She's like, I don't know what to say more than that. Like, I don't hate her, because Erza is not the kind of person that keeps grudges, and she's like stronger than letting herself feel worthless because her mother threw her away. Erza is the kind of person that she is because of what she's been through, like she said, and through the love she shared for others and the love they've shared for her, she is this amazing person. So I don't need to be mad at Irene, because Erza doesn't need that. She doesn't need me to be mad at Irene. And I know she's a character in a story, so I'm not speaking literally. I know no one in an anime needs anyone to be mad at anyone, but I'm talking about in a sense of, like, imagine if it were real, how would you feel, and that kind of stuff. So especially while you're watching a show, when you're watching a movie, like for that 60 minutes to 90 minutes, whatever how long a movie is, it's as if it's happening like for real. Like that's what makes a movie good, is when you can feel like you're there, you know, you're part of the story, you're feeling those characters, this is real. That's what makes a story good. And that's what I love about fairy tale characters. It makes me feel like they're my family, you know. And that's why, like I say, if Erza wasn't the kind of person that was strong enough to handle all of this stuff, like your mom throwing you away, like that, I'm not gonna lie, but that happens in, I don't know about other places in the world, but I know it happens in South Africa a lot, where babies get thrown into trash cans, and like is horrible. Because I talked about this to someone earlier, our government is so fucked up. Like they're trying to fix all these issues, and they're actually perpetuating it. For example, one of the things is like they say if you have a kid, they'll help you, like they'll pay you like $50, like $50 for if you have a kid. Now everyone, like a lot of people, obviously poorer, uneducated people, they have a kid to get that 500 rand, but then they need to take that care of that kid and send them to school and da 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 da. You can't do, like that's a once off 500 rand. Like that's not the exact amount, I'm not sure about the details, but it's something ridiculous like that. And now kids end up being abandoned and like all this kind of stuff after the money's been claimed. And like imagine living a life, you're living your whole life, and not only being not dumped, like trashed by your mother, literally. You live and then you become a slave for this tower of, I don't remember what that arc was called, Tower of something, and then going through everything that Erza went through, and still becoming as strong as she is today. Like, wow, Erza is an amazing character, and I understand why she always wins the best girl polls. I do understand. Wow, I think Erza is fucking badass. Juvia is my favorite character, female character, and I've started to love Lucy a lot this season, but I think objectively as I can put it, because nothing's really objective, but as objectively as I can try and be, I think Erza is the best female character in the series. But there are so many great female characters, but there are so many great male characters too. They're all so fucking great. That's why I love the story so much. Wendy, this episode really blew me. I've never really loved Wendy all that much. She was like, nee. But this episode, wow. That determination, that resolve. Wow, this was a fucking great episode. And if I look back on it, about like how I feel now, if I look back on the story has been great. The execution hasn't always been, you know, amazing, but the story itself, and that's why I love that I'm reading the manga at a very, 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 very slow pace, but I'm reading it every now and again, and I can't wait to get to this part where I want to see how it was meant to look and feel, you know? Like, as I said, there were some great episodes so far this season, but now from this place of feeling so happy again, so proud to be a fairy tale fan, looking back, I can see the idea was there. It was just sometimes the execution didn't come through right, in my opinion. But since the core of fairy tale comes from the manga, so I can't wait to read it. That's it from my side. Thank you guys so much for watching with me. To my patrons, thank you so much for supporting me. I couldn't do this without you. I'd love to hear your thoughts on these two episodes in the comment section down below. I don't know why I do this. Sometimes when I'm nervous, like, it's not even itching. Sometimes when I'm nervous, I'm like, I don't know, why do I do that? I'll see you guys next week probably. I don't think I'll be able to wait again 2 weeks for another 2 episodes, but we'll see how it goes, because next week, well, this week actually, the coming week, Dororo's ending, Shield Hero is ending this week. Oh my god, a lot is ending. But we still have quite a few weeks of fairy tale left, so I'm very excited. Once again, thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you next time.